If you agree that our treatment is not a medical act, please sign here. I carefully explained the precautions and handed over the consent form. The sales talk had become second nature to me. My name is Shuya Hasumi. I'm 28 years old and work as a therapist. My job is to heal clients as a therapist. I offer services with the private certification I've obtained. Shuya, good work. A regular male client just walked in. Can you take him? This is Rui Hayakiyama, my friend since high school and the owner of this shop. He asked me if I wanted to help him run a relaxation salon, and now, here we are. By the way, he's not a therapist. His job is managing and running the shop. On busy days with many customers, he even helps out at the reception. Sorry for the sudden visit. I just couldn't resist getting treated by you, Hasumi-kun. It's no problem at all. You're always busy, so please take your time today. Oh, thank you. Your smile and kindness are always so soothing. Of course, your skills were excellent too. I'm glad to hear that. I'll do my best.
As expected of Shuya-kun, the clients trust him so much. We've been seeing more male clients recently too.
This is Miho Kinashi. She's a senior of both Rui and me, and she's also a female therapist at this shop. With her gentle smile and elegant speech, she's also my girlfriend. Indeed, lately, it feels like his popularity has skyrocketed.
He's always studying something. Such a hard worker. I barely get to spend time with him these days. I need to work harder to make our clients happy too.
When I disappear to go to a treatment, Rui quietly starts to speak. Miho-san, I have a suggestion. I've been thinking of a way to put that guy in his place, the one who stole Miho-san from me. And I think I have it. Not long after this, things started to take an unexpected turn. Phew, okay, that's enough for today. I'll review it when I get home. I was studying in the break room after the store's closing hours. You're still here? Rui? And Miho's with you? I thought you two had already left.
I came back because there's something I wanted to discuss with you, Shuya.
I've been thinking a lot about the store's operations, how we can make the business more stable. Up until now, we've been accepting clients of all genders, but I'm thinking of re-evaluating our target demographic. Rui grinned as he watched my confused expression, not understanding where he was going with this. Starting next month, we'll be a women-only establishment. The decision is final. Huh? Out of the blue? What are you going to tell the male repeat customers? Don't worry about it. There are plenty of other relaxation salons. They can go elsewhere. It's true that the relaxation industry has seen a rise in the number of establishments in recent years, including large chain stores and small independent ones. But there are still many clients who won't feel comfortable unless they go to a shop or therapist they trust. If we are suddenly changing the shop's policy, it's our responsibility to explain it properly and sincerely, isn't it? I'll take care of that, so don't worry. Now let's get to the main point. You currently only work with male clients, right? Miho-san handles the female clients. You understand what this means, right? Rui pulls Miho close and gives a sinister smile. With that expression, I understood everything. I'd been betrayed by my friend Rui and had Miho taken from me. To maintain the business, we need to cut down on labor costs. If you don't have any clients to take care of, there's no point in staying, is there?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I can't be with someone who's unemployed.
Didn't mean to, huh? That's Miho's usual line. And so, I suddenly found myself betrayed by my friend and my lover, forced to leave the shop. Not long after, I moved to a new place. I packed up Miho's belongings that were left in the room and placed them in the break room of the now empty shop. It felt so anticlimactic. After finishing unpacking, the overwhelming sense of loss suddenly hit me. What am I gonna do now? There's another relaxation salon nearby that welcomes experienced therapists. I could start working again immediately. However, the work of a therapist, which had been so ingrained in me during my days with them, now only stirs painful memories. I had been studying so hard. I wonder how the regulars are doing now. The faces of the clients who had always trusted me and frequented the shop flashed in my mind, bringing a renewed sense of anguish. Just as I was thinking of heading home to rest and buying some alcohol, I returned to my apartment.
Excuse me, are you my neighbor? Hello?
Oh, yes, hello. Gyaru. I've never interacted with someone like her before, and I'm not sure how to handle this.
You look a bit down, and you've bought quite a lot of stuff, haven't you?
Oh, just by coincidence. She sure is forward. Is this what they call gyaru communication skills?
I see. Well, don't overdo it, okay? I'm sure good things will come your way.
I don't know, though. She laughed and left, her cheerfulness like a passing storm. Since then, whenever we run into each other, we exchange greetings, but that's about it. She asks a lot of questions and is a bit intense, but she also keeps a comfortable distance. Even though I thought I wasn't good with gyarus, it actually feels nice. After being betrayed by both my friend and my lover, her balanced distance feels reassuring. But for some reason, I find myself being able to brush her off lightly as well. Maybe it's because being around her is just that easy. I was pondering this when suddenly...
Yeah!
Huh? What the? The blood-curdling scream sends shivers down my spine. That voice, it must be my neighbor. Sensing something was wrong, I cautiously decided to check on her. And then...
Neighbor! Please help me!
She was crouching outside her room, terrified. When she saw me, she crawled over, clinging to me for help. What happened?
There's a bug! A bug in my room!
What? It seems there was a bug in her room. But more importantly, could you please stop suddenly crossing the personal space line?
Oh, you really saved me. You're seriously a lifesaver.
Could you please let go? I caught the bug and released it outside, but now I'm the one who's caught. This doesn't add up.
Oh, come on. This is my way of showing gratitude and appreciation for a friend.
I'm not sure I understand. She laughed cheerfully, saying her name is Rina Himemiya, and now there's a spread of her homemade food before me.
Please have dinner. This is my thank you. Please.
Did you make all of this yourself?
Of course, I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Now dig in.
Thank you for the meal. The food was all delicious, with a well thought out balance and presentation, making me widen my eyes in surprise. This is delicious. It's a pleasant surprise that it's not some kind of dark matter.
Yes, dark matter. Wait, who said I have a dark matter-like personality?
I didn't say that. Besides, with your strong communication skills, I figured you would be talking to the bugs or something.
What kind of ability do you think I have? I'm the heroine, okay? I can't handle bugs outside, but not in my room. Bugs are fine, as long as they stay where they belong. But when they come into the room, it feels like they have bad intentions.
I'm not sure I understand. Bugs don't have bad intentions either. Despite saying that, my own words start to sting in my heart. No bad intentions, huh? That's what Miho always said. Maybe she thinks betraying me wasn't done with bad intentions either.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just an old wound acting up. Since the day of the bug incident, I've been invited to dinner by Himemiya-san. Her food is delicious, her place is tidy, and her cheerful personality makes me forget the bad things.
Hey, Hasuchi, can I ask you something?
Hasuchi? Another weird nickname. What is it?
Hasuchi, sometimes you look really sad. I'd like to know what happened.
Despite her light-hearted personality, it seems Himemiya-san noticed something in my expressions. After that, I ended up telling her most of my story. Maybe it was the alcohol, but I talked more than I should have.
I can't believe it. They suddenly betrayed you and told you to quit your job?
Himemiya-san listened to my story and roared with anger. It's the first time I've told anyone this story. Thank you for getting angry for me, Himemiya-san.
Of course I'm angry. Being betrayed by both your best friend and your lover?
Himemiya-san's voice trembles slightly. When I look at her, I see tears welling up in her eyes. Himemiya-san! She looked directly into my eyes, holding my hands. The gentle scent of her shampoo tickled my nose.
Hasuchi, come work at my place.
What?
I promise you won't regret it. I'm on your side, Hasuchi.
Her straightforward words touched me, and before I knew it, I was nodding.
Ta-da! This is Shuya Hasumi, the brave hero who saved Rina, but we can call him Hasuchi. Oh, it's my first time seeing a hero.
All I did was release a small spider outside, so I'm not exactly worthy of being called a hero.
He saved the princess without even using the Master Sword! A broom. Oh, beyond a hero then. I suppose we should call him a legend.
A few days later, Himemiya-san brought me to an acupuncture clinic. But someone, please help me. Hey, you two! Stop that! You're making him uncomfortable. Sorry about that. You're Shuya Hasumi-kun, right? I'm Shin Himemiya. Nice to meet you. He introduced himself as the owner of this acupuncture clinic. In truth, I've known about him for a while. Because he's a popular handsome acupuncturist everyone's talking about on social media and in the media right now. I never imagined that Himemiya-san's brother was the famous Shin the acupuncturist. I've heard about your situation from my sister. You used to work at a relaxation salon, right? Yes, but I don't have a national certification, so I can't do acupuncture. You were aiming to get one, right? My sister told me you were studying acupuncture. She must have noticed a book on acupuncture on my bookshelf that one time she came over. Please don't stare so intently at a man's bookshelf. I have nothing to hide. Yes, while working at my previous job, I attended a night program at a training school to learn acupuncture. Acupuncturists need a national license. You can't perform the treatment without passing the national exam. If you still have the desire to pursue this, why don't you work here while studying for the qualification? We offer other treatments besides acupuncture here. Let's work together. Yes, thank you for the opportunity. Later, I passed a hiring test and began working as a therapist again. Time passed, and I completed the 3-year night program at the acupuncture training school. Now, I'm fully focused on work. I was so sad when you left, Hasumi-kun. I'm so happy I can receive your treatment again. Some of my regular customers from the previous shop also came to see me. Apparently, they found out I was here through Shin-san's social media. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for what happened before. No, it's okay. I know it wasn't your fault. The shop has changed a lot since you left. One day, after closing the clinic and cleaning up outside, something unexpected happened. I never imagined I'd actually find you here, Shuya.
Shuya-kun, it's been a while.
What are you two doing here? This clinic is about 2 stations away from their shop. It was just luck that we hadn't crossed paths until now. Meeting them after all these years, they showed no signs of guilt. I guess that's how it is for those who inflict pain.
We saw your profile on social media recently and decided to visit. This is an acupuncture clinic, right? Are you working here?
Yeah, I'm having a good time working here now.
I see. I thought you might be lonely without me, but it looks like you're doing fine.
You are the one who left me for Rui, and yet you have the nerve to say that.
I didn't mean to. I had to do it for the shop. That's what Rui-kun said.
It doesn't matter anymore. It has nothing to do with me. I haven't heard that phrase in a long time. I didn't mean to. Miho probably uttered those words like a mantra. unaware of the pain she caused others. Just then, Dewey, who had been eavesdropping on our conversation, snickered deliberately. Hey Shuya, without a national certification, what can you even do at an acupuncture clinic? They must have hired you out of pity, right? Or are you practicing without a license? That's a huge problem, isn't it? Don't be ridiculous. I am... Well, such a rude friend you have, Shuya. Shinsan appeared as if to interrupt my words. He stood quietly beside me, fixing his gaze on the two of them. Shinsan, I'm sorry for causing a scene here. It's okay. It seems you're not at fault here. His words were as calm as usual, but his eyes didn't reflect a single hint of a smile.
You're Shin Himemiya, the acupuncturist everyone's talking about, right? I found Shuya-kun through your social media and came to see him. I was really close to him before.
Yes, I've heard. You're the ex-girlfriend who suddenly betrayed Shuya, right?
Betrayed? No, I didn't. I really didn't mean to.
Hey, don't go attacking other people's girlfriends. Oh, so it's you, the one who kicked Shuya out and stole his girlfriend. Huh, kicked him out? That's a harsh way to put it. He left on his own accord. I just made a suggestion. Back then, I was working under a completely commission-based contractor agreement, and in the contract, there was a clause that allowed the contract to be terminated mid-term if necessary. Never in my wildest dream did I think my best friend would suggest terminating my contract. So what? I'm free to manage my contracts as I see fit. It was clearly stated in the agreement. He probably feels no guilt for betraying me. There isn't a trace of remorse in his demeanor. Shuya is now part of our team. He has obtained a national acupuncture license and is working here officially as an acupuncturist. What? No way! You didn't have an acupuncture license before. How did you? I've been studying all along. I thought it would be helpful to have acupuncture skills.
What? So back then, when we couldn't meet often at night, you were studying?
You always used to say, Dewey, that you wanted to offer better services to make customers happier. That's why I wanted to support you, in my own way. I thought if I could do acupuncture, I could broaden our services. It would have benefited the shop. You never said anything about that. Because you betrayed me before I could. Bad timing, huh? But would it have changed anything if you had known? I'm already moving forward. I have no regrets about leaving you two behind. Just when I was about to tell them about my studies, they betrayed me, so I never got to say anything. But now, the new connections I've made with the Himemiya siblings and the other kind staff have given me the strength to move on. Seeing you two now, I feel nothing. Don't try to contact me again. Wait, Shuya, let's talk! Dewey calls out, trying to catch up to me. But before he can, Miho pushes past him and reaches out to me instead.
Shuya-kun, I'm really sorry about what happened. I really didn't mean to. Dewey-kun said we had to do it or the shop would go under. I never wanted to break up with you.
Dewey looks shocked at Miho's words. He probably liked her and wanted to take her from me. But now that she's trying to come back to me, Dewey must be feeling humiliated. I don't care about any of that. That's all I say. There's nothing more I want to convey.
Big brother, you look like you're having fun, letting me join in.
The voice that didn't fit the mood belonged to Himemiya-san. Realizing the situation, she had come to support me.
Rina? Is that really you?
Miho looks at Himemiya-san in disbelief.
Who are you again? Just kidding. Of course I remember you.
Himemiya-san's smile disappears. The look and tone in her voice caused Miho to falter.
I never imagined that you were Hasuchi's ex-girlfriend. Back in high school, you knew he was my boyfriend and still took him away. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Himemiya-san's unexpected words left me frozen in place. Back in her second year in high school, Himemiya-san and Miho were good friends, but...
Rina, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but I fell in love with him. Why? I trusted you.
Since then, Rina Himemiya has kept her distance from people, wary of being betrayed again. That sense of distance I felt when I first met her was a result of this experience. She never wanted to feel the pain of being betrayed by someone she trusted ever again.
Oh, Rina, don't be like that. I really didn't mean to. I knew he was your boyfriend, but I just couldn't help falling for him. Didn't mean to, huh? Still your catchphrase, I see. But do you realize how many people you've hurt with your actions? It wasn't just me. Hasuchi, Shuya was deeply hurt too. You're like a bug that invades someone else's space without them noticing. No, you're worse than that.
Then Rina tightly grabs my arm and glares at Miho.
I'm not letting go of Shuya. He's my fiancé now.
Yes, Rina and I started dating a year ago and recently got engaged.
No way! That's horrible! You're marrying the man I loved? That's a betrayal. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Does that make it okay? Ugh.
Hey, after you kicked me out, I heard the shop changed a lot, didn't it? This was a shocking truth I learned from a former regular customer who visited recently. You can't tell customers that the treatment will cure them. That's a rule in this industry. I was surprised to see that the website had phrases like that. You know that's illegal, right? That's right. The treatments we provide as therapists aren't medical procedures, and certainly not something only doctors can perform. And Miho, I heard you're offering HIFU treatments to female clients. HIFU uses heat to tighten skin from within, typically for body sculpting. A regular customer informed me that Miho is currently offering this to female clients. If someone without a medical license performs HIFU, it violates medical law. Did you know that? Or did you secretly get a medical license when I wasn't looking? Previously, HIFU was widely available in aesthetic salons, but recently, it's been restricted to licensed medical professionals.
I didn't mean to. I thought saying it would cure them would reassure the clients, and offering HIFU would attract more female clients. I thought it was for the best. I'm so sorry.
In this industry, we must follow the rules correctly. We are entrusted with the care of our clients' bodies. Saying you didn't mean to isn't an excuse. You've always been like that. Pretending to be gentle, pretending to be kind. You would say I didn't mean to with teary eyes, and when things got tough, you would run away like that. You lack the imagination to consider how your actions might hurt others. And now, you've escalated into illegal activities thinking it was for the best. Unforgivable. I never want to see you again. Goodbye. So what happened to Rui Hayakiyama and Miho Kinashi afterward? It turns out they were also performing other illegal procedures like Botox injections without a license. They were arrested for violating medical law. After shifting their focus to female clients and kicking me out, their business started to decline even further. Their desperate attempts to attract clients through illegal activities only escalated. If only we hadn't betrayed him. Naturally, their shop went out of business. Even after their release, they won't be able to return to this industry.
Bug! Shuya, help me! You little... You pretend to be harmless, but you just appear out of nowhere.
You're as lively as ever, Rina. You're in the middle of our wedding ceremony. After that, we got married. I never imagined I would end up marrying the girl who lived next door after moving. Now I can finally relax. You two, be happy. There may be things in this world where the excuse I didn't mean to might make them forgivable, or not. But it's important to stop and think about how your words and actions might affect someone. If you have a heart that cares for others, someone will care for you in return. I believe the world works that way.